On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
380.
Right to the air is Herbert. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready?
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40.
Ready up.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go. Timberwolf. Cougar 19. Ready.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Option play they give to Benson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 6, ready, check, go.
Throwing now from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Down. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Flowers will go in motion left.
Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Set 18, Pioneer.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Set up.
Working inside the red zone. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Set up. Hut.
Still sticking with the passing game. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go.
They'll throw it again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll start this one out. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Now, fast.
Offense up to the line fast.
18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Street. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They start the drive with Hall. They'll have him gain about a handful there. That was B.J.
go.
Ojulari on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go.
The give on 2nd to Hall. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set.
And they send a man in motion.
Ready.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick.
Got it. Ready.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to Benson to start the drive. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Here we go.
This one quickly to Harrison. Into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's go.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around him. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football.
Set.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Here's Hall once more. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Baylor Tigers. 59. Hey, ram.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Set.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out.
Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Finds McConkey. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the ready.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Benson once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks.
Here we go,
But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Ready.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They'll bring out Ty Zentner to send it away on 4th down. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. OP. Ready.
On the counter, Hall. Juke the defender. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Go.
They go right back to Hall. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Let's go. Set.
2nd and 10 now. He's looking deep once again. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
380.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
380. Good hut. Good hut.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Caught by Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals with a long ways to go for a score.
Set.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. He lofts it deep, right sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it'll be second down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set. Hut.
He'll throw it yet again. He'll get this to Samuel. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
79 Bronco.
They kick the running back in motion.
Go.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hey, Ray.
They give to Hall now on the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Chargers hurrying to the line
21.
as the seconds tick away.
What is it?
On third down, Herbert. Flush down out to his left. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you got to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Ready?
Throwing now following the turnover. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
On the jump.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Hawk 70. Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
70 Lion. Ready.
From the 37. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Chargers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Set.
He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 41.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
The give now to Benson. Down the sideline to the 45. And he works this down to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready, set.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Completed left side to Samuel. And they bring him down around the 34.
Ready up.
Second and 3 now.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Shot. Panther 11.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
Second and 3. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now it's 3rd and short.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Check go.
From the gun on third down. That's taken in by Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Mustang 19. Go.
Trying again following the sack. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. It really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Okay, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Tight end going in motion here.
Get up.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's got Harrison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. This reeled in by Benson. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
60, trap 60. Come on, come on.
Play action on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to Flowers. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Another try for Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Waste of time. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Here's a throw. The throw is caught. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
380.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Green hot.
Now Herbert to throw. This finds Chark complete. Space pass to 35. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
380.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
What is it?
Herbert on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Set. Set.
They just get the play off. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Chargers have it to start the 4th in a game that seems pretty far out of reach. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Set go.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
They're throwing it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. They get 35 out of that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Go!
Benson now from the gun. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Throwing on first is Herbert. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
12.
Man in motion here. Herbert to throw once more. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Set.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keitrell Clark picks it. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Ready. Set up.
They give on second to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
It's Benson on the give. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Got it, ready?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Let's go now.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
Here we go, set.
Caught by Flowers.
Okay, break.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set. Ready.
Gets this one to Harrison. And they bring him down around the 34. So now here's 3rd and 5.
18, Rattler, 18, down. Ready.
Looking to the air here. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Set up. Ready, ready.
That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Set. Set, go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Touchdown, Arizona. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
12. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Set. 380. You're out. Go.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
The Cardinals going with a dime package here. Third down coming up.
Ready.
Herbert now. Finds his target home. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other